Hey there guys and gals and YouTubers, welcome back. Today we are jumping into Heroes of the Storm. It's basically a MOBA in the lines of League of Legends and Dota 2, but it has a twist on that. If you don't know what a MOBA is, it's a multiplayer online battle arena. And I've done a couple of videos in the past with the Dota 2 and explained a little bit what they're about. And we're actually going to see what it's basically about in this map here. And let's go ahead and skip this. We don't need all the intro here. So basically it has a premise of your typical MOBA where you have 3 lanes, depending on the map, because there's multiple maps in this game here. I believe there's up to 10 right now. Oh, we don't need these. I'm actually playing in a training mode right now just to show you some of this stuff so I can sit here and chat with you, because some reason apparently the replay and my recording software doesn't work. So like I said, it has the basic lanes. Some maps, most of them do, they'll have the 3 lanes: your top lane, your mid lane, your bottom lane. And in intervals you're going to have your defense towers. And then you have your minions that come out. Just like in Dota 2 and League of Legends, and they come out and basically you play as a hero and you try to push them up the lanes and eventually take out your enemies. I believe they call it the Nexus here, or the, I forgot what they call it, but yeah, you get the point. So yeah, the thing here is it's pretty little bit more simpler. It's you don't have to worry about buying certain items. So mostly you worry about is adding traits to your character. So kind of like an RPG where you have special abilities. So right now when you first start out, you got to pick basically one of the 4. So we'll just go with Blood Ritual, which returns more health to mana. And if you notice there's different intervals. And every time you reach one of these levels here, by up here, this is the blue team, that's our level now too. Once we get to 4, we can unlock another one, and so on and so forth, if you get the point here. So it's quite different than, like I said, League of Legends and Dota 2, where in League of Legends and Dota 2 you worry about getting gold from attacking these minions here. On this one, you attack the minions and you get experience, but the experience pulls into your whole team little area here, so we all level up at the same time. So you don't have a buff where there's one player is super strong compared to the whole team. So when we have a talent here that shows up when we level up, basically we all have to pick up a level up we want to pick from. So there's quite a few here. We'll just do Gathering Power or whatever. But the cool thing about this one, like I said, the maps are different, and there's different things you gotta do on each map. And like this map here is we actually have to, when it shows up here, like this one here, is basically come over here, defend these protectors of this obelisk area here. And once you do that, once we kill these guardians or whatever, this tower will actually help us out, and they'll start firing on the enemy team's nearest defenses. So we'll come over here and I'll actually try to take some of these guys out here. So it's a little weird for me to actually discuss the game while we're playing, but you see the tower now is firing at the enemy ones and basically took down their defenses already. And each map has a different objective type things like this that you gotta do. One is where you gotta collect a bunch of seeds that I think it's the garden map or something like that, and there's a day-night cycle, and during the night these certain plants come out where you gotta like kill them and basically collect enough seeds, like let's say like 20 seeds, and once you do, you're able to grow this like this weird like giant plant monster that you can go back to your base, and one of your teammates can actually kind of turn into them for a short period of time, and then it's like a really buff type of tank basically. And so yeah, you don't have to worry about ever going back to the base and buying new equipment or whatever. You just add your talents, and in here you hit the Z key, and all your characters basically have mounts. And then you have your basic tower areas as you see here, and then usually right behind the tower areas is like a mana health pool that you can, if you're running low on health or mana, you can just come over here and grab it for one time, and it has a basically cooldown, usually I think about 90 some seconds, probably more. So, and another different thing that's in this game, is there a pause button here? Is instead of having the jungle areas where you have certain camps like in League of Legends and Dota, you get these areas like right here, which are mercenary camps. And instead of like killing them off and you level up your character, basically if I wipe these guys out here, which I probably can't by myself, is they'll actually fight for your side, and they're kind of like, they'll act like minions basically, and they'll go onto the nearest lane and basically help you out. All of my teammates are coming to help me out. So you'll see here shortly. So then you gotta stand on here, one of the teammates, and they basically turn into fires for your side here, which is pretty cool. And let me update this guy. He's got the Gargantuan. This is a really nice character. I like this character. So I guess there's, I guess we have some commentator guy in the background trying to go over the basics too. So I wasn't paying attention because I have my headset down, but you could probably pick some tips up from that too. So it's pretty basic. The games here last a lot quicker than League of Legends and Dota 2. Some matches, I think the longest I ever played was probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but most matches are roughly like 15 to 10 minutes. So if you're just a casual type MOBA type player and don't have a lot of time, this is a perfect game for you, because you can play multiple games in a couple hours, or if not more. Probably like 3 or 4 in a couple hours if that's all you got to play with. And like I said, it's more team oriented, because like I said, all your guys level up at the same time, and everything you do goes to the benefit of the team. So it's not so much an individual setup like it is with League of Legends, which some people say that could be a good or a bad thing depending on your the way you see it. I mean, because if you want to have the individual ness of like League of Legends, where a certain player can shine because they're like the all-star, kind of like Michael Jordan, if that's your thing, and this is probably not your game, because this is more everyone's almost like I said, levels up at the same time, and some are going to be stronger than others, but we're basically the same. So you're not going to have your crazy intense Michael Jordan guys. And the difference between this one, that we'll actually go down to the main menu after this match is over, and we'll check out the characters. It's set up more like League of Legends, where you get a rotation of free characters like every week, and then the rest of them you gotta buy with gold that you earn through matches and daily quests and stuff like that. It's not like Dota 2 where all the characters are free, so just keep that in mind. So we'll play through this really quick, and then we'll jump into the main menu area and check out all the different characters. And all the characters are brought from the Blizzard universe, from like StarCraft, DOTA, StarCraft, and like World of Warcraft and Diablo. I was thinking of Dota for some reason, but it's actually Diablo. And some of the maps, like this map here, the Egyptian map, I forget the name of this one. This is my favorite map by far. It's just the way it looks. And the graphics are pretty nice. They're kind of like the Dota 2 style a little bit. They're not as cartoony as League of Legends, but they're still pretty nice. So let's head back. We can heal. Well, actually, our heal area destroyed, so we can always hit B here or click down here, and we just go back to the base. And the only thing you really need to go back to base is just to fully heal. You don't have to go back there to buy anything at all, and that's usually what people go back to base, and it's actually called Hearthstoning, which is kind of interesting from their card game Hearthstone. So we'll try to finish this off. So yeah, I want to make this video for you guys to let you know what I've been up to, and get this intro out so that we can finally do some gameplay on this. So let's kind of take these guys out by myself. And usually once I start attacking these, I think it pings to the other players that I need some assistance, and then usually other players will come. Well, actually we got some enemy coming too. Everybody wants to get these guys all... Yeah, go get them. I don't think I can get this tower. I think it was already captured. Or it might have been too late, so it doesn't matter. Normally I should be progressing a little bit faster.
Use your Hearthstone to teleport back to base, and you will heal there over time. The default hotkey for Hearthstone is...
I'm gonna upgrade again. So yeah, I like the talents in here. Is that what they're called? Yeah, basically your traits. I like how they are in here, where you don't have to worry about getting certain equipment in like League of Legends. But I do like League of Legends too. I mean, I can't really say one's better than the other one. With League of Legends, Heroes of the Storm, or Dota 2, they all have their place, and I do enjoy playing them all, and there's not one I think it's better than the other one. They're all just different in their own way. So I'm not going to be one of those guys that just bashes on the MOBAs. I mean, I enjoy them all. I'm really enjoying this one. I think out of the three, I probably play this one the most. Right now, League of Legends is probably the second most played I played, and Dota 3 is the third. It's just because I really... Dota 3, or Dota 2, I mean, is it's a little bit more skillful game to play. League of Legends tends to be a little bit more casual, I guess. I'm probably going to get yelled at by some League of Legends players, but I just don't have the time to sit down and play Dota 2. I eventually will, and of course I'm probably going to love it. It's just I don't have the skill right now to play that game. I'm not that good. I tend to be a little bit better at this game and then League of Legends. It's just my own personal preference. I'm sure some players feel that Dota 2. They're just like better players at it. Just like duck on water, basically duck on water, basically. So this match is pretty much over, and we'll go back to the main menu and check some things out here. So yeah, we destroyed the core. victory. So each match you're gonna, after you get usually victory, you're gonna earn experience towards your main character in the game, or I guess your main person you're logged in as, and then you're going to gain experience for your certain hero you played, and then you're also going to get gold, and we don't get gold for training, and we actually use that to buy characters. And we'll check out the characters. There's quite a few, not as much as League of Legends and Dota 2. This one being the newer one on the block, the new kid on the block basically. So there's still quite a few. Let me see here. These icons up here are your free rotation. I believe you start out with, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already got my player level. I think I already got 1, 2 already unlocked, 2 extra ones. So I think you start with 8 free rotational characters, and then obviously once you get to level 5 you get the 9th, and then 12th you get the 10th, and then you get the last one at level 15, which I'll be there pretty soon. So yeah, if you don't have the money to actually purchase some of the characters, you have a free rotation, and it lasts about a week. Every Tuesday I guess they cycle through new ones. But yeah, I do. And then you have some gold here, and you can actually buy some characters with your gold here. If you go into the shop here and go into heroes, and if you sort by price ascending, you can see here the lowest is like 2,000 gold, and then the highest is like 10,000. My first character I bought was actually Nazebo, and he was a 10,000 character, gold character, which I really liked him because last week they had him as a free rotation character, and I really fell in love with this dude. He's really awesome. I play him a lot. So it didn't take me long to actually get 10,000 gold. Usually you get daily quests, and they're usually about 500, 300 gold, 200 gold, and you get like 1 a day, and it shouldn't take you too long. And they already give you some when you first create an account. I forgot how many you start out with, so I ended up buying him. And I got a few other ones that came with, you can actually, let's go into here. You can either go into heroes, you can buy skins for different characters, you can get mounts, you can get different guys you can ride on the battlefield with, and there's bundles here, and that's what I usually bought. If you're gonna start out, I would basically probably buy this starter bundle, which is not a lot of money. It's like $5 for it, and you get like 3 characters, and they're actually pretty good. You get Rainer from StarCraft, which is like your long range character, and you got Malfurion, which is your support character, and Muradin is kind of like your tank kind of guy. He's pretty nice. They're actually pretty decent characters, and then you get a mount, which is pretty decent. That's not bad for the price actually. But I'm actually probably going to purchase another one of these days. Oh, and it comes with a stim pack. The stim packs I'm not too impressed with really, because I think with each match I get like 20 gold. That's about it you get for a match to win. I think you might get more for PvP, but I've been playing a lot of co-op versus AI just to get my familiar with the game and get a little bit more experience. But I do play PvP sometimes, but I'll probably be playing more PvP more experience I get. But the stim packs, it says here, it says like you get 100 additional experience points, 150 gold per game, and I thought I would get like at least 250 gold per game, but it turns out I'm only getting like 25, so I don't know how they're doing the math on that one. So I really don't like the stim packs too much, personally. I got one free, I think, by upgrading my character. I think you get one here, and then I got one with the starter bundle. So I might eventually get another one of these. I think I'm going to go, where's the specials featured? There's this guy here. This looks like a pretty good deal. Get quite a few characters. And the cool thing about these packs, if you already have a character in here, they'll discount this price more. This is actually not the original price. This is the price I would pay because I already have one character unlocked here. So these are actually pretty good characters. These are like 10,000 gold characters, and Sonya is a really nice character to have. So yeah, but you can grind it out and get your own characters, and you can add party members. And I think if you have party members, you also get a bonus too. You get like a 50% more experience per match and whatnot. And then it has, you have a watch here, which all your games are basically saved, and you can watch them as a replay. Now the good thing about this, you can actually watch replays with AI and whatnot, not just PvP. And you got your play here, and then you can do training like we just did versus AI. You can select your normal, veteran, elite, or whatever you want. Quick match is usually PvP, and ranked I can't do yet because you need a level 30 and own at least 10 characters. I only have 5, and then you can do custom games. So here's a list of the different maps here. So each one's quite different. Oh, here's the one I was talking about, Garden Terror. Haunted Mines, I thought they removed that one. I think they're gonna rebalance that one. I heard that sounds really unbalanced. Curse Hollow's a pretty nice map. You go around collecting tribute, and once you do that, I think there's like 3 you gotta find, and once you do that, it curses your enemies' towers and their minions, and they basically can't defend or attack or whatever, so they're kind of defenseless, and you can just basically go out there and pick them off, but it's on a time limit, and then eventually they get uncursed, which is pretty cool. So yeah, all these different maps are pretty neat. Some are better than the other ones, and some are okay, and some are really nice, but yeah. You got your friends list here. There's always people looking for a party if you go to the home screen, and they shows their levels and whatnot. And of course your settings, but we don't need to see that. And we'll jump over here. Profile summary, player progression. Like I said, shows what we're gonna unlock next. And I'm level 14, and there's all the heroes that are included. And then you can see the ones that I have leveled up. This was Zeebo's level 6 and level 7. Oops, we're almost there. We'll get a skin variation. So yeah, I'm trying to save up to 4,000 coin because I think I'm looking for a 4,000 character that I actually want to buy. Let's go to heroes. Yes. Some of the 2000s are okay. I might get some of these later. I probably only have like 3 more to unlock. e.t.c is actually a pretty good kind of melee warrior. I really like him. I've been playing him recently. I think he's on the free rotation. Yeah, he's really good. I really like him. For like a 2,000 coin character, he's really good to have. But for my 4,000, I'm either thinking this guy, Terrell, or Sonya. So these 3 here. He's an assassin, melee assassin. I really like his style of fighting. I think I'm gonna probably get him. Sonya, she's a hardcore melee tank warrior. She is pretty BS or BA. She's pretty awesome. He's pretty cool too here. So yeah, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. So I guess that's about it. It's what I could show you. Yeah, this is from Blizzard. The same guys, like I said, that made World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2, and Diablo 3. So I'll definitely put a link down below in the description where you can download this from. And it's usually like this launcher that comes up and it shows you different games. Basically all their games are listed in there. So I have like only 2 that are in there, which is Heroes of the Storm and Hearthstone in there. So it's a pretty cool launcher. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad game, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna let some of you guys look this over. But I just wanted to do this so when I start recording some of these replays and doing some playthroughs, you guys be a little bit more familiar of what the game is, especially some people on my channel. So alrighty guys, thanks for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye bye guys.